landlords probably know that it's not necessarily trespassing because
I
Illinois
didn't say it
state
was trespass, I thought it was discourteous of me
What do you
to do
call
what he
it?
did.
there is Illinois state law in place that provides for IDOT and its workers associated with their projects to enter properties to do the necessary studies to complete the work.
And how do we know they're IDOT people?
They should be providing you with a copy of the business card and a copy of the right of entry letters. If that's not happening,
I had to chase that, they didn't tell me.
well,
That's not right.
I can tell you that this is only the second complaint I have heard since these field studies have been taking place.
Approximately 1 month ago, my wife was sitting in the living room, she heard a vehicle pull up, our dog was barking, looked up, and there's a guy driving it, it was a white van, and a lady got out, took a picture of her house, got back in, got binoculars, looked at it, and it was a land engineering firm for Idaho. She looked it up. They don't have enough courtesy to come to the goddamn house and ask. I don't know why they go back and sneak around and that, but they're gonna get shot. They can't keep doing that, they're gonna get shot.
I
And rightfully
appreciate your
so. I
comment.
mean, you don't know if someone's taking surveillance of your house. They don't know if I got a grandchild over there, or someone's a predator, but this is wrong. They should come up and introduce themselves, say, we are going to take it home. That's all I gotta say.
You're absolutely correct. That
Not
should-
sneak
that should be
around
happening.
and jump back in the vehicle and take off. And that's what they did.
I will make sure that there are
So
conversations.
your guarantee now is that if somebody does come to the door, we can shoot them?
Regarding the surveyors, so that happened at our dairy farm, which you never did address the biosecurity that was compromised. But on the 30th of October, because where my husband and I live and where the dairy farm where my in-laws reside is 10 miles apart. They're on the east side, we're on the west side. And your charming little expressway there goes through both of our properties, so the entire family loses their homes. On the 30th of October, about 10:30 in the morning, I drive a school bus for the Peatone School District. I hear a knock on my front door, and the dog's barking. I go out there, and there's some guy in a green vest and a white pickup truck, caught me totally off guard, said, well, I'm a surveyor, and I'm here to survey. Didn't hand me anything. And I said, well, no. I said, I left a message back in April when I got a letter stating before I would allow the surveyors on my property, I wanted a certificate of insurance that listed all deed holders and occupants as additionally insured, waiving all liability. I wanted a certificate of your workman's comp insurance. I wanted a minimum of 48 hours notice because we do have livestock and we do have electric fences and gates, and an appointment, and I wanted them to be escorted to make sure electric fences weren't unplugged or cut, or he gets yacked by my electric fence and then he's going to sue me. And I wanted to know who owned the 12 or 13 companies that might be coming on my property for the next 2 years. And he says, oh, okay, and he left. Didn't give me his name or nothing. At 4:30, when I back my bus in the yard, here comes the little white pickup truck again. I'm like, are you serious? I said, what do you want? Well, can I have your phone number so my boss can call you? I said, apparently you don't understand what I said. It's IDOT that needs to fulfill this, not the subcontractor. It's IDOT. Didn't hear anything from him. A couple days later, I get a phone call from some guy named Edward Zach, who misrepresented himself several times. He said he was with the Illinois State Architectural Society and left a phone number on my cell phone. How this man got my cell phone number is beyond me. When I returned the call, then he said he was from HR Green Company, the Illiana Corridor Study Team. So I don't know what kind of trick he was playing to get me to return his call, but I thought it was ignorant. So then he says, I tell him what the criteria was, and he says, so you want a certificate of $20,000? I said, no, that's not what I said. You're not listening to me. He said, I am listening. So then he calls me back like 2 days, and I said, and it's not from your subcontracting company, it's from IDOT, I'm requesting this.